Hello guys, this is Kudo, and today we'll continue our mini-series on Firebase, and in this video we'll see how we can use push notification on iOS and Android. So, let's get into it. So before watching this video, make sure to watch the first episode of this mini-series. I mean how you can set up Firebase with your Android and iOS and download the SDK from Firebase. So in this video, because I already did everything, I will just add in this project the Firebase SDK. You should have everything, so all this package. And for be able to use the push notification, we'll add the Firebase messaging. So let's drag and drop it inside our project. And also make sure to download the latest package I made for Firebase. So right now it's v1.1.0, so this one. And let's import it in our project. Okay, nice. So we'll set up the Android part first. So there is not much thing to do. So basically in my package, so El Professor Kudo Firebase asset, let's go on script. I add like in Firebase, I add like the push notification. And in this push notification, I add the Firebase push notification manager. So make sure to add it on your manager. So I already added here, and let's open it and let's see what basically it's done in this script. So there it is, guys. So something very simple. So in the Firebase messaging, we need to subscribe to be able to receive the message and receive the token. This is very important for the last part. So this one will initialize for the iOS part. Here, it will ask to the user to allow push notification for this function, and this function we got the same for Android. So basically we will add in our Android manifest the post notification to allow the user to allow us to send the notification. There is nothing much more in this script. Something very simple and very quick to be able to receive this notification. So let me quickly show you the manifest. So as you can see in the Android manifest, to allow user to use the notification, you should use this, because it will allow you to let the user basically ask him for the permission to send you the notification. If you don't do this, you will never receive any notification. So again, if you don't have Android manifest, just drag and drop it inside the plugin folder, so in asset and plugin. But I already have one here, and as you can see here, this one I already got the push notification set up. Okay, so now we can close everything and let's head to Firebase. So before doing anything, we need to add something for our iOS part, because the setup for Android is already done. We just need to build our application and you will receive the notification. So to do that, let's go on project overview on the gear here. Let's go on project setting. Let's go on cloud messaging. And as you can see here, I was able to, so for the Apple app configuration, they will ask me an APN authentication key. So to do that, we need to go to our developer account. You will need a developer account to be able to send notification on iOS part. So to do that, let's go on our developer account on Apple. In the first page, let's select key. And remember, for the Apple sign-in, we create a key. So now what we want to do, we need to create a new key. So let's add this key. Let's name this key, for example, so El Professor Kudo Unity Firebase Toolkit Apple Push Notification. And basically on the description, it's optional. So I will just say Apple Push Notification Firebase Toolkit. So Apple Push Notification Firebase Toolkit. Okay, make sure to check this, so the Apple push notification APN. So let's check this. Let's configure it. So what we want to do, we need to choose the environment, so sandbox or production, or sandbox and production. To simple our life, I will use sandbox and production. So now we can save this. We can hit continue. And as you can see, we will be able to click on register, and here you will download your key. So let's download it. Make sure to not lose it. Okay, now we can head back to Firebase, and if I scroll down, as you can see, we got the no APN authentication key. I will click on upload. I will drag and drop my key I just create, and it will ask me to enter key ID and CHIM ID. So as I told you, so let's head back to our developer account. The key ID will be this. Let me copy paste it, and the CHIM ID will be, you can find it here. So let me copy paste it and paste it here. Let's click on upload. And as you can see, I was able to upload my key. Okay, so now all the setup are done for our iOS and Android. We will need to build our application because I make some changement into our app. So if I head back to Unity, we'll need to build this application. Also, if you build on iOS, make sure, because I also make changement into our CocoaPod file. So let me show you. We need to add the Firebase messaging because we need to install it for iOS. So now let's quickly build on Android, and after we'll see on iOS, because on iOS we need to change to add 2 more things. But don't worry, I will show you. Okay, it's built on iOS and I build it on Android. So now I need to run the application on iOS. Let's go on Unity iPhone. Let's go on sign in and capability. So make sure to sign in with the right CHIM. We want to add some capabilities. So for me, I will add basically the push notification. This one. And also I will add background, background mode. And in the background mode, I will select remote notification. Okay, so now I will build the application on my mobile, and after we'll try to use the push notification on Firebase console. Okay, so now we can head back to Firebase, and on run, let's go on messaging. And what we want to do, we want to create basically a first campaign. So let's create your first campaign. Let's select Firebase notification message. If you use Firebase app messaging, the issue is that it will only be used during the game. So if you kill your application, it will not be able to send this message. So for the testing, for this very simple tutorial, I just want to use Firebase notification message. So let's click on this. Let's create this campaign and let's enter some titles. So let's say you should subscribe. You should subscribe to, and for the text, El Professor Kudo. So El Professor Kudo, best Firebase tutorial. Okay, now what we want to do, we want to click on next. Basically, you can also add an image, but we don't care about this. It's just an option. So let's click on next. We need to select the app. So basically, on the selection app, you will need to choose the app you create on Android and iOS. So I will use both of them. So Android, and I will target another app. So basically, the iOS one. Okay. Let's click on next. What we want to do, we want to send it right now. So let's click on next. So we just click on next. Also, if you want to be able to display a sound, not a custom sound, for a sound for Apple, you will need to add sound and enable it. So basically, what is this 4 weeks? So here is just a simple thing to say, okay, he got 4 weeks to click on the notification. After that, this notification will be expired. So now let's click on review. And now, as you can see, we can publish our notification. But before publish, let me show you on iOS and Android, when you will open the application, you need to allow notification. So I will show you how this is done. So as you can see, I record my both of my phones, so the iOS and Android. So let's open both of the application at the same time, and it will ask me to allow notification. So let me open them. So as you can see on Android, because my Android is more powerful than my iOS, it takes some time. So let's authorize a notification on Android and authorize notification on iOS. Okay. And what we want to do, we just now need to kill the application because we already authorized this notification. So let me kill the application on iOS and let me kill the application on Android. So let me kill them. Okay, and what we want to do, if I head back to Firebase, we want to click on publish, and you will see we'll be able to get the notification. It may take some time, like maybe 1 or 2 minutes, but let's hit publish and let's see the magic happen. So as you can see, the campaign successfully start. As you can see, we got the target, and hopefully we will be able to receive the notification. As you can see, we receive the notification on iOS. And shouldn't take long. And as you can see, we also receive the notification on Android. So if I do this, as you can see, we got the notification also on Android. So that's it, guys, for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do not hesitate to thumb up, subscribe and comment. Also, if you feel like it, do not hesitate to buy me coffee. It will very help me a lot and support me if you can. It will be very nice. And also, in the next episode, we'll see how we can push the notification even more. Because right now, as you can see, the notification is acting like a campaign. So basically, if the user is in game and maybe he will reach some score, maybe a score of 10, 20 or anything, how you can know this specific guy hit like 10 or 20 or something? Because this kind of messaging, the push notification we do, it's only a static one. We can't really use this to do a dynamic push notification. So in the next tutorial, we'll see how we can do that. Okay, thank you for watching, and I guess I'll catch you guys next time. Bye bye.